start with the crystal bowl. If you could please take a deep breath. And exhale.
Of heal yourself, heal the world. Hey mai, aka haina Hawaii, lo kahi aku like, olu kamana o, ha'a ko kulani, aho nui ala na kilo, alohe, alohe, alohe. And then my pleasure to introduce Paul to help us ring our golden crystal ball. Mahalo.
With this magic moment.
Nice touch, Paul.
Aloha. I'm sorry, I'm a little emotional because I hear often happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and when I started hearing that, I didn't feel the happiness or the merry, because in our family we had lost loved ones, their physical presence, and the first holiday was Thanksgiving, and we felt the missing people, and we did the best we could in enjoying the presence of the people there. And Patty did a nice tribute to Kahu on Thanksgiving because it was his birthday also, and gave special messages to each family member that was there. And so after that, I started thinking that, and I felt the sadness of the absence of the people who were not physically here. And I call it my healing cave. I went into silence and I retreated to what I now call the healing cave, where I did a lot of prayer and meditation and just didn't want to be there. And I just wanted to just be in the sadness. And then fortunately, my son's godfather contacted me and says, yeah, I don't feel that too. So how do we handle this season of joy and things? So in my meditation, I just thought, and on top of that, yesterday was Peter's birthday. And I felt a deep, deep sadness for not having him there. And I said, happy birthday. So when I woke up, I said, happy birthday. I love you. I love your spirit. Thank you for being in my life, on the physical. And now you're in my life in a spiritual form. And that switched my energy. So that got me thinking of how do you switch the energy during this time? Patty said today, create miracles, and my miracle happened in my healing cave. Although we miss, and many people have lost loved ones for various reasons in the last 2 years. So how do we handle that? And then I saw this vision of Jesus, my first mentor, who helped me through some times from when I was little. Who's Jesus? Oh, you know. So I learned about that in catechism. And then I met Peter, who looked like Jesus. And then he became my other mentor. And then this Kahu who decided at his later years to become the minister of Honolulu Church of Light. And so I started thinking about these 3 people that appeared in the meditation, and what is this all about? And then I feel in my heart this warmth. There's a commonality, and I'm going to call them my 3 most important mentors. And they're all about peace, love, and healing. And so despite the sadness that what anybody says or is feeling, I go to that. As a young child, Jesus, they said, oh, Jesus is the hope and the light and the Savior. I didn't know what that meant. But whenever I thought of Jesus, I felt, even as a young child, I felt this warmth. And as I grew up, I learned more beyond what the Catholic Church was teaching. And then I found, as I was cleaning, I found this. And here's another person who happened to look like Jesus. And I found this as I was cleaning up. And on Christmas Eve in 2009, he had written what I call an automatic writing. He just disappeared as I was writing, wrapping gifts, and then he came up, look what I wrote. And it was a long page, and I'm just going to read you the excerpt. And he had a tough year teaching that year. And then he wrote about, what do you really teach? And the excerpt is, more than anything in my classroom, I teach peace. More than standards, more than reading, more than math, more than writing. I teach peace. Peace is the only curriculum. If history has taught us anything, it is that there is only one curriculum, and it belongs in every school, every family, in every society, in every decade, in every heart, from the beginning of time. So this is what he embodied in his classroom. His classroom teaching shifted, and we worked together, to help him be that peaceful educator. Then along comes Kahu, Kahu Fred Sterling, and I found, I came across this quote from one of the texts that has been going back and forth as we were planning. The Goddess group here at church was planning Kahu's celebration of life, and I believe Karina had sent this, and I love this. And Kahu had written, if we prayed for a better world and did one thing to make the world brighter each day, we would generate a collective consciousness that would change the world. We would have the world that we desired. And when I read that, I resonated to that because it was a quote that provokes action. It's not just a thought of, peace and love, but it's an action that I commit to every day. So here are these 3 people that have guided me through my so-called dark moments and helps me find the hope and the faith within that no matter what happens, peace and joy prevails. And it's in there, even though our outer world is it may be chaotic. So I give loving gratitude to these three mentors. There have been many in my life, but right now, at this moment in time, these are the most important mentors for me. And we talk about the legacy. What legacy did these three people leave for me and my family? And yesterday, we also celebrate a milestone for my son. He officially graduated with his master's degree in education. And the whole family was elated, and there he was holding his daughter. And I thought, the legacy of these three people who have touched my life is now living in there, and my son is now living the legacy, sharing the light within the family and within the educational system. I feel that he is living this day to day, creating peace and joy within the world. So look at what's going on in your life. Be sensitive to what people may or may not be feeling in this time. And in our grief group, we looked at each other, do you feel merry? And we kind of went, some of them, and the facilitator go, let's change the narrative and let's just wish each other have a meaningful holiday. And then another friend said, what does holiday mean? When you look at it, it's holy day. So how do we make the holidays holy, sacred, peaceful? And not just during this time between Thanksgiving and Christmas and the New Year's, but throughout every day, as Kahu had said. So I share this with you with deep felt emotions, and I pray that you have meaningful experiences during the holidays and this upcoming year, 2023, which be transition year. So how do we transition our lives? Make each day a holy day. Mahalo.
Aloha, everyone. I introduced myself. I'm Karina. And I'm here to read to you the Master Guide Kyril's Prayer for the Beauty. We're speaking a lot about the legacy of Kahu Fred Sterling. And yesterday I went to a beautiful Broadway production of Hamilton. And according to the lyrics by Lin-Manuel Miranda, what is a legacy? A legacy are seeds that you plant in a garden that you'll never see. So part of that legacy of Kahu Fred Sterling is called the beauty. And the beauty is Honolulu Church of Light, Kyril.com, and Signature Cell Healing, and everyone and everything under that umbrella of love, peace, and healing. That is the legacy of Kahu Fred Sterling and Master Guide Kyril that they have left for us in the beauty. And this prayer was written or was taken down, said by Master Kyril in 1996. It is written in the etheric fabric, my friends, in this thing we call trace essence, that the one established here in the third dimension called the beauty shall be the greatest teacher to have visited your earth plane in many, many times. For within its teachings, you must understand that each has lessons to learn. Each of these lessons becomes collective in one, and in this one becomes the lesson that shall be taught to the mass of one. So lose not your faith, for within your faith goes the faith of the mass, and within the grace of this mass, to Mother Earth be the benefactor. I wish only that you hear these words as they are spoken from high above my own source. Within each day, each of you must look into your heart and never allow the power of your brain to establish precedence. It is the brain that should follow the heart through its own guidance. And within the brain, following the guidance of the heart, each of you shall grow beyond your wildest expectations. For each and every one of you, your growth is why you have come here. You have come here for a specialness. Each of you has lived a life over a period of time, and all that you have awakened to is now being put backwards into another space. For now it is alignment with the light itself that you seek. Within this alignment of light, will you then realize that your path is everything but what you thought it was? For in thinking, my friends, you alleviate the space of knowingness. Now go into your knowingness. It is so prayed that each of you becomes more positive in your own space, that each of you becomes more determined to understand the actuality of now. It is prayed into each of you that your heart takes precedence over everything that is alive, everything that has been in life, and everything that will be in life. This is the collective of the all that is. In the all that is, my friends, is the space of the I know that you will live in the futures of now. For I say to you, as you hear this prayer, I am guided as I state this. Each of you has been birthed into the beauty for a purpose. The purpose shall only be enlightened as you are ready, and within the readiness is your ability to know. Stay within this knowingness, my friends. I pray that each of you hear this. For your guidance, I offer you the light of truth, trust, and passion. Know that you have come here to hear these words. I present to you your future as it is in the today. 100% of all that you have ever wanted, 100% of what you have ever thought is now yours, for you are committed to 100% this day. Lastly, I pray that each of you checks into your heart and feels these words resonate within you. As they resonate, so shall you become one with the light. My friends, never be dissuaded. You are light workers now. You have taken the challenge to move into the space called the beauty. And in this space, you will no longer be known as third dimensional. Throughout the energies of the guidance realm and the angelic realm inclusive, you are now to be known as light workers. You must become according to that which I speak. Change, my friends, is essence. Essence is love. Love is what you desire. Love is what you are. All of this stated in the holiness of all that is. Thank you, my friends. Kirael. So I also have the honor to share with you another of the many, many shares and condolences and beautiful testimonies to Carl Fred Sterling and his legacy of peace, love, and healing. And it comes from a good friend of ours in Hong Kong by the name of Peter Fong. And he was so very active with us a period of time in the 2010, 2009, throughout up to now when we met him at that time, and has stayed connected with us, and we're so very grateful because he's such a beautiful soul. He sends this share. I'm Peter Fong from Hong Kong, who has been an apprentice of Master Kahu. My heart goes out to you and your family for the loss of amiable Master Kirill. Please accept my sincere condolences. No words can express how much Master Kahu means to us. He lit up everywhere he went and inspired and elevated everyone he encountered. The moments I spent with him were the best part of the memory I cherish. Master Kahu's positive impact will continue to be felt. He will forever remain in our hearts and memories.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Peter. We love you.
Thank you, Peter.
And now I'd like to bring up our blue goddess, beloved Patty Athena Sterling, for our healing message.
Kahu Fred Sterling, aren't you proud? You always, both him and Master Carol, from the very, very beginning, he said, we are teachers of teachers. And his prophecy came true. So we're filling in the gap, the goddesses at this Honolulu Church of Light, and they're off island too. There are so many of you that have been supporting me through this since Kahu Fred Sterling left me. No. Anyway, later on I'll tell you about a miracle, because this is the season of miracles, right? And I say that prayer every morning and every night. And it's a difficult journey, you know that? But every time since I said I mentioned it before, the prayers, Carol's beauty, prayer for the beauty, I say it in the morning and I say it at night. And in the morning, I say it from the I, not from the we, or not from the you. You can take parts of this that I will not be dissuaded. Is that part of it too? I will not be dissuaded. Yeah. So you try. It's on the website. Print it out and say it from the I. It's like you can feel the cells in your body celebrate. You know. And it's not an easy journey, but it's a journey that will, I would say, makes you think about the habits you've adopted as your own. And another thing about holiness, Master Carol told me this. Wholeness. Whole, W-H-O-L-I, like how Master Carol ended that prayer, in the wholeness of love. Make sense? Holiness in you, in the wholeness of love. And that's when miracles happen. Okay, so Master Kahu passed this on to me. I have two brains, Kahu's brain and my brain. But no, I don't have split personality. I let him come in when he forces. No. I mean, it's been a beautiful relationship since he left, he and I, because he is in the wholeness of love. And you know what? And I feel it. When he was here, I was his caretaker on the physical plane. So we had a different type of relationship. Oh yes, our ego got, I mentioned that. The ego was in play, And so but when he left, I could feel the wholeness of his love. And he embraced me in his love. It was amazing. And as the people started to turn in their testimonials about Kahu, at first I said, "Wow, I wish I knew that guy." But then, as the testimonies rolled in or flowed into the church, I say, "Wow!" And I knew the spirit that he was. Oh, no, he is, or what people were talking about. That's amazing. And so here is his message. Healing message for today. Celebrate the Christ light within you. Greetings of love and light. Happy holidays. This season, consciously give and receive from the holiness of your heart. What if your life story is written by your heart? Find out what your heart wants to do in 2023, the year of transition. Take the time to relax more and ask your heart, what does your heart want the most? What does it want to say to you? So these are the questions that you take into the new year. I know for a fact your heart has a plan, or it's in your plan is in your heart. That's what Master Carol and Kahu used to tell me. And I'm sure I'm not different. I'm sure you're the same way. If you're a light worker, or you're journeying to understand who you are in wholeness, to understand who you are in the fullness of your love, then ask these questions and prepare for 2023, because it's a year of transition. And Kahu goes on to say, you are the particle of the Creator. You have its full authority to have whatever you want. So set the stage for it and move forward. Wake up every morning with the knowledge that what you desire is on its way to you. Your only concern should be what you desire. Is on its way to you. Your only concern should be what you will do today to ensure that it gets here exactly as you have envisioned it. Alfred Sterling. Master Carol always told me that if you're on the spiritual path, you're a light worker, and you want this and you want that, it's not because you deserve it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be wanting it. Make sense? It wouldn't come into your brain. It's your heart feeding your brain. This is the path. If you listen to your heart, listen to your heart. Everybody says that. But do you know what it really means? So this Christmas, whatever you desire is already part of your plan. So, go get them. Do the journey 100%. Your desires and your wants wouldn't be coming into your brain if it wasn't part of your plan. Does it make sense? Barbara's nodding her head. Amen, Barbara. So today, with the collective consciousness one, let us together activate the Christ light of love in our hearts and weave our light strands into the trinity of truth, trust, and passion. This one powerful enlightened consciousness awareness aligns all our four bodies: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, to heal simultaneously. And at this level, healing reaches at the state of amazing grace, where you realize that there are no limits to your healing possibilities. Whatever you wish, whatever your heart wishes, our heart wishes for you. May your 2023 be filled with many opportunities to say, everybody with me, amazing grace. Amazing grace. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh, it's now Karina.
I'm back. In preparation for our long-distance healings today, I'm going to share with you part of that legacy that Kahu Fred Sterling left for us, called signature cell healing. These are the seeds that he planted with Master Carol in that garden that we are living in, called the beauty. And signature cell healing is that four-body wholeness of love, four-body physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual technique of healing that Kahu Fred Sterling put together through guidance with Master Guide Carol, and left as a legacy for all of us to heal ourselves and age our souls. So I would like to share that with you with the thought that, as Patty said, we're coming to the conclusion of, or the completion of 2022, the year of mastery, and going into the 7-year, which I would like to call, can be possibly for you, a year of transformation. Transition, yes. Transformation, a complete regeneration of who you think you are and how much love can you bring forth for yourself and for the world. And I suggest you might try that with signature cell healing, which is one great technique that Kahu left us is the 5-breath self-healing meditation. And you can learn more about that and all about signature cell healing on the signaturecellhealing.com website, where there is an abundant legacy of all the books and all the audio recordings and videos and things that Kahu Fred and Master Guide Kirill created within the signature cell healing legacy. So in this breathing technique, 5-breath self-healing meditation, this is an activation of all the 70 trillion cells in your physical body. And when you're breathing in those golden particles and they change to white light, your cells, activating the signature cell with the blueprint in your pineal gland, your whole body, all the cells, remember the essence of love that's in that signature cell, and they begin to heal, and you begin to feel the love that you came in to experience. So when we do this breathing, we imagine the golden particles above your crown chakra, and then you breathe in through your nose and draw them through the pineal gland where the signature cell is with the blueprint, and that's where they change into white light. And you draw it down into your heart where you weave all 4 bodies together, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, in that space between the inhale and the exhale, which is a magical, magical space of healing. And then you exhale, and the light goes up your shoulders, out your palms, down your arms, out your palms, and into the different places of your body. So try a practice breath. Where I go to do my workout, say, let me do a practice first. So let's do a practice breath. Take one of those beautiful deep breaths through your pineal gland into your heart and lock it, all 4 bodies together, and then exhale out your palms. And we'll begin with the first hand placement. There are 5 hand placements. First one at your crown chakra, right palm down, left palm on top. Take in one of those deep breaths and lock it in your heart and weave all 4 bodies together. Exhale through your palms into your head and allow your whole cranium to just fill up with healing white light. Keep breathing. We're going to do 5 breaths here. So breathe in and exhale the light back through your crown chakra into the frontal lobes. And keep breathing down into the memory centers in your midbrain. And as you breathe back again, breathe into the hindbrain where we have the fight, flight, or freeze. And let the light permeate your whole cranium on the final breath. And just fill up your head and just feel that relaxing, healing light, relieving any kind of stress or strain that you've got, holiday anxieties. And the next placement when you're ready is at your eyes. So on your closed eyelids, take your index finger and your middle finger and place them gently on your closed eyelids. And breathe in and exhale through your fingertips into your eyes, and just fill up your whole eye sockets with this healing white light. Keep breathing 5 breaths here and let the light go through the cones and the rods and the retina. Just light up the whole retina. Just breathe light, white light, and heal any challenges you have there. Keep breathing over the retina, back to the optic nerve. Another breath over the retina and the optic nerve, back to the vagus nerve in the back of your head. And the vagus nerve lights up with your breathing, and it goes down your spine and touches all the organs in your body. So breathe in again, exhale through your eyes back to the vagus nerve, and light up, let it spread out. Like Patty says, it's an angel nerve, spreads out throughout your whole body. Let it go down, and you feel this relaxing energy going through the whole parasympathetic nervous system. When you're ready, come back to your heart and place your right palm down on your heart muscle and left palm on top with the thumbs pointing up. Breathe in and exhale 5 breaths through your heart and into this area of your body. Let the light go through your heart up to the thyroid in the top of your chest. Let the light go through your lungs and into the thymus in the upper part of your chest as well. Keep breathing through the heart and light up your whole lymphatic system in this part of your body and throughout your whole body. And breathe in and let the light cover both breasts and light up this whole important area of our lungs, heart, and organs here. When you're ready, go to the next hand placement at your stomach. Right palm down, left palm on top. Breathe in, exhale into your stomach, and let the light just relax you and release any anxiety. And as you continue breathing here, 5 breaths, let each breath go through the stomach, over to the pancreas and the liver, and then back to the kidneys. Let the light go through the stomach, and then let it light up all the other organs in this part of your body, the gallbladder, the spleen, and the final breath through the stomach and down into the small intestines. And when you're ready, we go to the 5th hand placement at your lower chakra, right above the pubic symphysis, 2nd chakra. Breathe in, let the light up this whole lower chakra area. Keep breathing and send the light into your digestive tract, all the way through the colon, down to the rectum. Let the light go through this area into your reproductive organs, for the prostate for the men, into the uterus and the ovaries for the women. Another breath into your urinary tract and the bladder. Just let the healing light release any discomfort or any tension you have in this area. One more breath and light it up. And when you're complete, you can go to any other part of your body that might need healing, or just sit in this beautiful energy that you've created, this bubble of light with all 4 bodies, a healing sanctuary that you've created. And just feel this, especially at this time of the year when we have a lot of stress, and forget about how wonderful this beautiful time is, a time of miracles. So if you want to learn more about signature cell healing, please visit HonoluluChurchofLight.com, Curl.com, or SignatureCellHealing.com. And I hope to see you in the year of transformation for in-person signature self-healing workshops somewhere near you. Aloha. Thank you.
Okay, healing message. So many. Another thing about that 5 breath self-healing meditation, I can never get bored because I realize new things all the time about me. One thing, when I hold my breath, when I inhale and I try to hold it on a count of 5, but it's interesting for me because new ideas come at that point between the inhale and the exhale. Amazing. But I get so frustrated because new idea, I want to stop breathing and write it down. And I go, no, I can't do that. I have to get going. Right? Oh, I get so frustrated. But amazing. You guys try that. Hold the breath in. Hold the white light in here. And then while you're waiting, these new ideas pop up. Pop. But then I learned to say, okay, I will remember. Amazing. It's knowing who you are. That's what the 5 breath self-healing meditation in the wholeness of your love. Anyway, a healing message. I have to tell you guys this one thing. My little Kimiel, she's 7 years old. We were planning Kahu's celebration of life on my family side. And then all of a sudden these old pictures came out, and then there was an old picture of me. And Susanna said, I bet you cannot, I said, I bet you don't know who that is. And she thought, I'll give you $10 if you know. And right away, her I know says, that's you, Auntie Pat.
Wow. $10.
And then so I said, okay, I owe you $10. But her mom said, oh, no, don't worry. No, Auntie, don't worry, Auntie. She'll forget. But I said to myself, she might forget, but it's my spoken word. My spoken word. That is that is most important. So I gave her my $10 from my heart. And her mom kept saying, no need, Auntie Pat, no need. I said, yes, I do, because it's my spoken word. I have to be true to my spoken word, the will. How do you say it, Eldine?
The will and the word.
The will and the word, right? It's in the Bible. And then 1 week later, here comes a check for $1,000. And I told Kimiel's mom, don't worry, anything that comes in, that's given out in the wholeness of love, comes back to you tenfold. But it was 100-fold. Now, what if that every word that comes out of your mouth, you follow through? It's not, but most important is keeping the promise to yourself. Makes sense? That's the miracle maker. That's, you heal the world, heal the self, heal the world, right? Your spoken word is golden. And Kahu is like that. Kahu is like that. And he knew when you weren't going to keep your word, because he said there was a smell to it. There was a smell to it. I couldn't understand that. He said it a long time ago. And when I would say something, okay, he would say, all right. But I knew he didn't believe me. Yeah, because I didn't believe myself. I was just putting it out there so he would shut up. But I since learned that everybody this season, you want a miracle, keep your word, no matter whether it's to a 5-year-old, but mostly to yourself. That's where the miracles come. Okay? So let's create magic today.
Will in the Word is in the 10 principles.
Oh, it's in the 10 principles of consciously creating. Duh. I read.
You were close, Bible principles.
There is some in the Bible, right? There is. So,
Yeah, there is.
Oh.
okay, so it's a season for miracles. So next is our healing portion, and we'll ask people to come here. I think it's Sue. Are you coming up here? And Karina, they're gonna request a healing for other people.
Other places.
Other places, okay. So out there, please come and send your light. Okay, everybody out there in the chat room, do this. And you feel between your palms is this light, this feeling. When Kahu, we used to go on the road, I used to go on the road, he goes, I think he called it musubi.
Yeah.
Yeah? Light musubi. You know when you're making the rice ball, a Japanese rice ball, he used to do this. And if you do that now, there's an energy emanating from you, and that is your love, in the wholeness of love. That's what's coming out of your palm. Do you feel it? Now take that and put it in your heart. Didn't you breathe automatically? And that is the energy, the ball of light that you will be sharing with these two. Okay, Karina, would you explain or
Yes.
what you
Yes.
are sitting in the stool for?
I'm sitting in the stool today for the December solstice celebration, and there is a gathering of the Lemurian goddess light at a place in the center of Australia called Uluru, also known as Ayers Rock. And our goddess sister Tekeli is there on the ground, and she will be there for the solstice on Wednesday. And you'll need to look for your local time, but here locally it's 11 a.m., a little after 11 a.m. in Hawaii. I think it's 11:18 or something like that. So all of us here that know about this and are committed to it will be sending our light to Tekeli, and the intention is to activate a crystal in the core of Mother Earth. This also has to do with the Earth's water systems, because she'll be at a place at Uluru, if you've been there or you can map it out. It's called Multijulu, and it is a water hole on the backside of Uluru, very beautiful space. She'll be there with the energies we know as the shamanic elven, and including Kahu and Master Kirill's energies, because they have guided us to do the ceremony. So I pray that all of you, those of you who feel connected to this, can join us at that time. But what I'd like to do right now is connect into that energy and create a ball of light that we can send there for that time. So we're in advance of the ceremony, but we'll take it there. I will take it there if you'll send it to me, and we'll leave it there for Wednesday.
Okay, so you out there, get in touch with the greatest love you ever felt, and that should be from within you. The greatest love. Don't send the angels. Don't send your guides. Feel inside of you and feel the kind of love that made you want to go on your knees. And I know you got one of those. So you send that love, you put it into Karina's heart. Ready? Oh, one more. Sorry.
My focus has been, there's so many areas in the world that would need extra boosts of love. So my focus has been primarily on Ukraine, and then praying for all the people who have experienced loss. And it's not just Ukraine, but then there's other people, other issues in the world that people are wanting and praying for attention. So I envision, Kau called it the blue-black area with all the guys of unseen forces are. So I've been connecting with that and asking to send love to the areas of people are feeling despair and sadness and loss. And the greatest loss right now, I feel, is in Ukraine. And I pray for humanitarian aid and peace and goodwill for all involved. So that's my focus. So I'm going to be sending it through Surrounding Earth Mother. And follow your guidance. Kahu always said, follow your guidance.
This time, though, everyone send it to her heart. And you take it in fullness, okay? In fullness. You bring it in, breathe it in, and you take it to where you want to take it to. Okay? So, again, don't send the angels, don't send the guides. Send that love that's from within you, the wholeness of love. Okay? All right. So here we go. We have music? Oh, I'm sorry. Come on up. It is important. The I-A-E-I-O-U. Are we? Okay, ready? Send your light and your love and light from within you. Target the hearts of these two goddesses here. And they will take it, they will weave their own love and take it to the places that they want it to target. Okay. Take it in. Oh, Mama. Wow, that was awesome.
That was really awesome.
Care to comment? Anyone care to comment?
Yes. Mahalo to everyone for sending your light. I received into my heart all the love for this beautiful ceremony for Mother Earth at Uluru on the solstice, and I placed it in a ball of light and love nearby where Tikeli will be in this special area, and we'll the shamanic elven, and it will be activated on Wednesday. So please join us again on Wednesday for that activation. Thank you so much.
Sue?
Oh,
Comment?
just wanted to say that through Corinna, I've sent a lot of light, and we all did send a lot of light to her to send down to the center of Mother Earth. We are going to be working in through the waters, through Hawaii, to help the planet. So continue to stay with us, and thank you for all of your healing light.
Awesome. Sue?
Well, I sent the energy and created a sphere of love around Earth Mother, and then the love just went to, there was so beautiful actually. It was streams of light just went from the ball of light that I surrounded Earth Mother. And I felt this huge ball of light around Ukraine. And the next place, it was from the borders of the United States and Mexico. And then there's a flow of energy that went all the way down to Central America and all the way to the tips of South America. And I'm not sure exactly what's going on in these areas, but I felt like it needed to go there. So, but streams of light, I hope you felt the streams of light also. And people are now a little bit lighter because of how you shared your love. Thank you.
Well, what I got was that it's from Mother Earth, from her very core, she sent the light up. And then the heavens, the lights came down and emerged with us, our light, our love. And it just went, and it just circled the globe. Did you see that, Aldine? Oh, amazing. So, does our vision create things? Yeah. Not just our spoken words, our vision, our intention creates miracles. So, thank you.
Thank you.
How was that? Did you guys open your heart to receive?
Oh, my heart opened up. So thank you. I received the healing too, because I was feeling some congestion, and all of a sudden I feel a lot lighter.
Sorry, I forgot to do my job.
We're transitioning.
Huh?
We're in transformation.
Transformation. Oh, cold.
Yay.
I baptize you in truth, trust, passion. Go forth and create a miracle.
Right on.
I bless you in truth, trust, and passion. Go forth and create a miracle.
That was a wow.
Wow.
That was a wow.
That was a baptism.
Mother Earth is big.
Oh, I got a message for you, Susanna.
Yeah.
Find a word that replaces grief.
Thank you.
Okay, out comes the chat room.
Love that. Love that message. Don't have anything
That's okay. You got.
I have one little thing to say.
Oh, Captain Paul.
Just a little bit. Peace, not war. Share the aina.
Ooh. Woohoo! We have these healing requests. Our church message went out to the on Facebook at a really late, so I'm sorry about that. I will do better next time. So we have these requests from Christine. She is from Austria. Ooh. Kahu Fred Sterling loved Austria, and she said she wanted a healing for her mother, who had a stroke, and her husband died a few days ago. And now she's in an elder's home, and she's weak. She says, please help with a exclamation point. And then we have Callie from, she didn't say where she's from. Oh, Wyoming. Ooh. Okay. She says, she asked for prayers for many miracles. Well, we showed you the way to have a miracle. And I said, she said, I'm being framed by my ex-boss who refuses to tell the truth. He was looking down the back of, her pants and continued to bother me. Okay, let's do some healing on her. And Teresa, she said, for healing and a clear guidance for her next chapter of my life. Hey, we're with you on that, right? Cool. And then Beverly, she is from, British Columbia, Canada. She's 72, arthritis in the knees and back and hands. Caused great pain walking, and my emotional being is very disturbed. She says, with great love and respect for all of you, and so many condolences to all for Kaku Fred's passing. Sending love to all of you and within your church. My greatest wish is to be with you one day in the beautiful Honolulu. Mm-hmm. You can still be with us. Come here every 11:30. I think it's more beautiful. And then Andrew, 62, from, I don't know where that is. Seychelles?
Seychelles Islands?
Where is that at?
It's, I believe it's off south of Europe, off of Africa.
Oh, okay. He wants healing for his prostate and bowels. Wow. Yeah, that's the bottom chakra. A lot of us is having that problem right now. So, okay, gang, I'll put your request in here. Oh, see this? Can you see the glow? And all of you, whether you're in the chat room and being here in the presence of now, and for those of you who will be tuning in later, you will still see the glow. And I'd like for you to add your heart light, the wholeness of your love into this prayer healing bowl. You know, Master Kahu meets me here every night at 11:30. Twice already on occasion, I was late. And you know what? The candles the battery operated candles caught my eye, and I knew I was late because he lit it. I mean, he's so good with lights. He is. He's so with battery operated. And I go, I was so engrossed in one of those K-dramas. So I look to the side and go, the light is on, I'm late. Okay, sorry, Kahu. So he's there, and sometimes his hands is holding my hand over this way. And I can feel his, it's like holding his hands in the third dimension, his physical, his flesh, and more than that. So if you want that opportunity, it's available to you, but you gotta come in real time, 11:30 in real time. He's there, he's gonna be waiting for you, right, Kaho? Yeah. So, okay, let's, everyone again, give out the love, the wholeness of love, and put it in this bowl. And see what happens. You might see Kahu, you might feel his hands. And all those people whose names are in this bowl, for all your requests, it is energized every night at 11:30. Sometimes I'm late, but that when I'm late, he doesn't show up for me. So, so here we go. Get in touch with that wholeness of love that's coming from within you. And feel it. And breathe it inside of white satin, who holds the consciousness that everything can be healed in love. Miracles happens, especially here. Now 'tis the season of giving and receiving. So receive it, give in love, and receive in love. The photon energy that surrounds the planet Earth is still at 5 for love. So it's so much easier to breathe in the golden particles within as you do your 5 breath. So more love, more of your love. Let us weave it together here and send it to the people that's hurting, has family issues, has physical issues. And be in the I know that the 5 breaths health healing meditation, if you're consistent with it, it will work wonders. I know. Because I know. I've experienced it. I'm still experiencing it. So Kahu, thank you for the 5 breaths self-healing meditation. And look at this white satin now. Look at the bowl. You see it glow? Do you feel Kahu's energy? Do you feel Master Carol's energy blending with yours? It says, what do you wish for Christmas? 'Tis season of the Christ light. Christ light in Mass. Breathe it in. Mama. The prayer is free. Awesome. Jan, lift it. Lift the crystal. Okay.
We'd like to share with you about our donation bowl here. We ask that all of you to please come join us. Patty, please come and join us, surround us, and bring your light into this bowl to help us with what we need here. So imagine all of the donations that are coming in and flowing in. So as we're doing that, I'm going to pass the bowl around within this place, within our congregation, and please share your light and your announcements.
Okay, because New Year's, the first Sunday falls on January 1st, we will not be having a service on that first Sunday of the month, January 1st. But we'll be having it on January 8th, so come back for that one. And there will be no conscious creators for January. We'll make it up sometime for the members, making sure that we will have 12 within a year. So we'll try to make sure I keep my word now, okay? And Kahu's Celebration of Life will be on January 20th. And we here at church are creating an event for Kahu in honor of Kahu. So stay tuned for that one too. Okay, so all right, let's bless all of
the
you.
bowl as all of you are here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we ask that you please continue to bless this bowl, bless this church. Please shine the light and help us to support the community that are out there that continue to heal themselves so that we can help heal the world. We ask that you please assist and help us to be able to be available, to be able to come to the beauty on a regular basis, so that as the healings come in, the healing requests come in, although we are not able to put all of you or air all of you, and we are still going into the healing bowls. So please remember to click that donate button. I pray to all of you out there as well. Click that donate button. We appreciate everything that you give from your heart. And like Patty said, whatever comes back tenfold. So please bless everyone out there who will give from their hearts to help humanity and to help heal the world. Thank you.
Remember, giving from the heart. Money is a byproduct of the love that you express. Kahu always believed that, and for all these years, the donations trickle in, but just enough to keep the door open, So please keep the money pouring in, and make sure you give it in love, because that's the kind that comes back, like both Joanna and I say, comes back to you from other sources, yes, but it is the law, the universal law of giving and receiving. Okay?
And at this time, we want to put additional blessings on this space, the beauty, and on your costume that you're wearing while you're on Earth, your personal body. So, one nice deep breath. E umai kia umai poma e nana ia mai kaleo kako. Mai luna ala mai kai ki a kai ki mai kai ki na ke komana mai kau kai mai lo ka waho. Kia I ia malama ia e pale aku I na ho'opiri kia nei ko kako no hona. Everyone together. Amamawanoa. The prayer is free. Mahalo.
You done? Okay. Okay, I would like to complete with this. It's the last paragraph of the missive for today. Let everybody take a deep breath. Let us together activate the Christ light of love in our hearts and weave it with light strands into our trinity of truth, trust, and passion. This one powerful enlightened consciousness awareness aligns all four bodies, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, to heal simultaneously. At this level, healing reaches a state of amazing grace where you realize that there are no limits to your healing possibilities. Whatever your heart wishes, we, the goddesses of the Honolulu Church of Light, our hearts wishes that for you. May your 2023 be filled with many opportunities to say amazing grace. Keep your word, because miracles do happen. If you say, I'm going to do the 5 breath self-healing meditation twice a day, then do it twice a day. Blessings on behalf of the Honolulu Church of Light. I'm Patty Athena Sterling. I breathe with you. We are complete and we are ready to begin. Aloha and mahalo.
Reverend Sean was in the room. He said thank you. Wish he could go to breakfast with you. God and God is all that is. Thank you for this beautiful day. And may we go to higher and higher levels of life this day. Amen. Olga from Germany, such a presence and light shining through every sound word you pronounced today. Thank you, goodness, for you.
This is who we are. This is what the church is about.